Imagine waking up in the morning to see that a bird weighing less than the size of a cricket ball has traveled thousands of kilometers and from one region to another, one country to another without the need of passport or any regards of boundaries. This extraordinary movement of birds is known as migration. With this, hello everyone, my name is Banteiskhem Mawlot. I am currently a student pursuing my bachelor's degree under the course of forestry in the College of Natural Resources in the University of Bhutan. I am a second year student. My passion lies in conservation of the nature, with my primary focus being birds, and I aspire to be a bird enthusiast and a focal researcher on this field. What is migration? Migration is the seasonal movement of birds from one region to another, one country to another, in search for better survival and reproductive success in response to environmental changes. For birds, there is no Bhutan, there is no Maldives, there is no Pakistan, there is no India, there is only one place, and that is the world and South Asia. South Asia is one of the most important regions for migratory birds because it lies within the Central Asian flyway. Across the South Asian countries and the Central Asian flyway, millions of birds travel through this pathway in search for better reproductive habitats as well as for food and survival. One remarkable example of this is the bar-headed goose. It is said that these species during the migratory season they move all the way from Mongolia and Central Asia towards the south of India, Sri Lanka and Nepal in search for better survival mode. And these wetlands in South Asia provides vital nutrients and food in order to feed and act as a vital reforestation for these bird species to continue their journey in the later months. Migration also happens within South Asia, and many bird species they travel from one country to another. But how do these birds navigate across countries? For this, research has suggested that birds use multiple pathways and navigation systems simultaneously. They rely on magnetic fields through a process called magnetoreception, allowing them to detect magnetic cues, as well as they also use the position of the sun, the stars. Additionally, they also use the rivers and coastlines to seek for better food availability as well as nutrients and also places for reproductive succession. However, these places are under threat and it is our duty as South Asian communities to protect these places in order for these beautiful creatures to able to reproduce furthermore. But migration benefits both human beings as well as the ecosystem. Migratory birds helps this dispersal of seeds, pollinate flowering flowers, regulate insect populations, and as well as they contribute nutrients and supply nutrients towards the ecosystem. They also support ecotourism, environmental education, as well as scientific research. Another example of this that I can give is the black-necked cranes in the valleys of Bhutan, where I there myself have visited, where I studied about these birds, and these birds provide socio-economic welfare to to the people of that region, and many tourists has came to witness these sacred birds, and in that process it provides benefits to the regions because of the growing economics and ecotourism in that region. In conclusion, the arrival of these birds in South Asian countries as well signifies the changing seasons as well as it reflects the nature's relationship with us as human beings from time to time. And what's fascinating about this migration phenomena is that It signifies that nature has no political boundaries. A wetland preserved in Bangladesh can serve as a feeding habitat for many bird species flying from another countries, as well as the forests preserved in Bhutan can also act as a refueling stations for many of these birds. It reminds us that we, as the South Asian community, we should embark these species by preserving these wetlands, forests, and valleys so that we can have long lasting relationships with these travelers from South Asian countries as well as the rest of the world. Thank you.